Hello, everybody. How's it going today? I'm super excited about today. I'm super excited about the kits, and I have a lot to share with you guys. So, and gals, it has been crazy. So, if you guys at any point during the stream can't hear me or my game audio goes out, spam the chat with ears or something. Because I streamed for like 2.5 hours, and I talked to Legion. He's like, I swear to you, I heard game music, or game volume, and I was like, maybe it was going in and out. So I'm not sure what's happened, but I've heard this from several people about game audio on streams going in and out. I think Mad Puck had some. What an awesome stream today over on Mad Puck's stream. He streams from 8:30 to 10 during the man. My camera. I'm gonna have to do a Saturday special. I need to get my lipstick and dresses and mushrooms. Was that not a blast? This at Haskins live stream this weekend. If you guys have not watched that, we need to make a highlight reel. Mad Turtle went through and grabbed a bunch of some of the good parts. You guys should go check that out. It is hilarious. It was a fun time. But let me go ahead and say hi to everybody because I'm so excited. That, oh my gosh, would you just work light? My light, it just keeps going. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. I think the camera's just broke. It's like 1 minute the light's on, the next minute it's gone. All right, so thank you guys all for being here. I do appreciate it. It really is encouraging to me, and makes me, I look forward to hanging out with you guys. So thank you for being here. Benji, Shackmac, Margie, Abide Guy, Angie, Dave Skurs, Red Danny, Tiny Queen, Potter, Brock, Gamer, Spino, Turgo, Wookie, that Lego dude, Rooster, and Kitty, Haskins. Haskins, how hard was it to get the glitter out of your beard and hair and the eyeshadow? Like, did your wife help you with some makeup remover? Man, oh man, that was hilarious. Brian the Brick, King David, and sound is off. Sound is off. And I'm on. Oh, your sound is off. I got you. Hey, yeah, you're in a meeting. 10 a.m. meeting. Awesome. Well, thank you for jumping in and saying hi. And David King says, hi, watch Haskins the whole stream Saturday. Yeah. I was building and watching, and I was like, I'd find myself building, and I would be like looking over, and I would just watch the whole mushroom scene, and then I'd just watch the whole pepper scene, and then the dresses, and then the everything. You guys are an amazing community. I just want to say, hit our Discord up. I might need to put that in there. There's another stream I would be one at this time, but you're. Oh, thank you, Uncurbed. I do appreciate that. So let me get a Discord link. Unless one of the mods could throw that up. I think one of the mods might be able to do that. You gotta go back and watch it. You gotta go back and watch it. So over on the purple, we got Angie, Red Danny, Dave Skurs, Karen, Nutty Girl, and did I say Red Danny? I think I got everyone. Anyway, sorry guys. Brain. Whoa, Brain. Okay, so I have stories to share. I have dress glitter. What? Yeah, you gotta go watch it, Shackmac. You gotta go watch the stream. Oh my gosh. All right. So Swivels have been doing weird things. If you watched Haskins' stream, you saw him get a where's my background music at? Sorry, everybody, I got to turn the background music on. If you watched Haskins' stream, you saw him get a little walker going. And then you saw the Kineko get the attack going. Oh, thank you, Tiny Queen. I do appreciate it. And the I need to make sure my sounds are on. I turn so much off and so much on. My apologies. There we go. The alerts are on. I'll be in the middle of a video, and I had Discord going. I had my alerts from Twitch, alerts from YouTube. So, Bram Ritter, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay, so you may be looking at this wondering, what in the world are you doing? So this is what I did the whole stream, or the whole time I was watching or listening to MapHuck's stream, was working on locking swivels. So there is a method here. Lego Moxie, I tagged him. Oh my gosh, why am I so itchy? I tagged Lego Moxie and Bakiniko because both of these, you know, Bakiniko is kind of famous for making things walk, and there's definitely some stuff there that I was watching and learning from his builds. And then there was this locking the swivel design, which I was doing something. I was doing this. So when I needed a swivel to get into a position, what I would do is I'd, you know, put the swivel down, and then I'd bring this thing all the way down, like this. And then the weight of it is supposed to, like, cause this to go straight down. Why is it? What is going on today? Is it because I have all these swivels that it's not acting right? Let me go over here. Something's going weird. I found some things out I want to share with you guys. If you're into toys, and this may be a new discovery, so this may help you guys out with some stuff that I figured out. So let me do this real quick. Well, I hope this game isn't already acting weird on me. So normally whenever I do a swivel, you guys see how that is a slight rotation? You see how it's spinning? Just spinning around, being a little funny swivel, not wanting to line up with anything, just doing his own little thing. And all of a sudden you're like, what the heck? Now here, oh, this is better. You guys can see this better. Kiko, Leanie, welcome. How are you doing? Not sure if you're new, but welcome in. Would one of the mods be Legion, would you be able to throw a Discord link up? Normally Sir Laughs a lot puts up a really cool post that I get to pin, but I think he might be working. I didn't get to catch it. I was so busy this weekend. I missed their stream, and I was so upset about it. But what I was doing instead of watching the stream is an interesting story. And I'm gonna try to share. I got two stories to share with you guys. Anyways, so this thing's spinning, right? Okay, but you wanna put something on here that's in a direction. What is going on? That should have spun down. Are swivels really that messed up right now? I'm so confused. I'm putting in the free spinning, yeah, okay. Maybe the world is. There we go. There we go. So basically, okay, it's just not wanting to work. Anyways, this stinks. This is difficult, especially if you're lining up or doing a complex build where you got to get things lined up together. So you had to have a way to lock swivels in, and Lego Moxie helped me with that. But it's a very unique, it's very interesting. There's some properties to this that I did not realize. So let me see here. Where is it? It's just a normal one. Do I not have any normal ones? I think this one here might be the normal one. Let's get rid of these. So if you're, oh, here we go. Let me knock this out. Okay, so if you're building something that you need the swivel to be locked, you're gonna want to do this. Now, this is very important because if you don't do this, okay, well, how can I explain this? All right, let me show you what works and what doesn't work. Maybe that's the better way to do it. Okay, see this big giant piece right there? Okay, then we take one of these and we slap it in here. Okay, we're in the middle of that big giant piece. You know what, let's do this. This is gonna be easier for you guys to see, because this is very important. And I discovered this today and I was like, what? That is so weird. So you put this down, right? Okay. And you grab your swivel and you go to lock it in. You see how it's turning red when it gets down in there? See how the swivel's spinning? It's not locked. It won't lock in here, halfway on a piece. It won't do it. You have to come down here to the bottom. Okay, this is... Alright, you gotta have a piece, and then you gotta have a separate piece. And then you gotta snap into the piece that is not part of the bigger piece. So this is not on this piece. It's on this piece, right? So these are not the same pieces. These are different pieces. Then you grab your swivel, and then you go down. Look at it. See how close it is? That swivel is locked into position. Right here. See that? That swivel is locked into position. So if you ever put a swivel on a wall or on a piece like this, and you've tried to get it to lock and haven't been able to lock it, it's because you've got to have two separate pieces. I don't understand it. I don't get the mechanics behind it. In my brain, it would be the same thing. Like like this piece is like, here, let me show you. Let me see if I can do a little bit of a better explanation right here. This might be the better way to explain it. And I know you guys are probably like, what are you talking about, Kaboom? But I've been in weird situations where I've put things in. Joe Mama, welcome in. Thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. W's in the chat for Joe Mama. Thank you guys so much. Celebrating 10 months. Thank you. Let's go here. Oh, wait. And then here. Okay, now let's put this down here. All right. Now, let me grab this. Then let me grab this. Okay. So in theory, all this should be the same, right? In theory, right? Same height, same snap, same everything. But this will not lock a swivel. Nope. Okay, what planet in Dune does most of the story take place? Okay, this is my wife on the line, everybody. She's asking me, I wanted to say it was Iridius or something, but that's not right. Yeah, chat. Anybody know? Dune. Oh my gosh. Arceus. Okay. Arcus. Arakis. Wait a minute. Arkatris. Arrakis. What? What? Yes. Yeah, Arrakis. Yes. That depends on the series. The what was the inter? What did you ask the number was? The ship's called the Enterprise, but um, NCC 1701. And you're asking me, is that the Enterprise number? I have no clue what the Enterprise number is. I well, oh my gosh. uh, I don't know. Yeah, so we're getting a yes on the Enterprise, yeah. And as far as H.G. Wells, I don't. Oh my gosh, I mean, I'm already. I'm over here working on different things, and now I can't think. And as soon as I hang up with, all right, can I text you? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, bye. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so my wife uh, doesn't normally call me unless there's like an emergency. Usually she always texts me. I didn't think. I'm like, that was Orson. Okay. Dude. All right, guys. Well, y'all help my wife out. Y'all help my wife. Are we talking Star Trek now with the internet? Yeah, we were. So she had trivia questions, and she's allowed to call, but she's not allowed to use Google. That was like the rule. No Google. So you guys are literally. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how she did on Wednesday. Um, oh my gosh. Okay, never do trivia on stream and never do math on stream. My brain. I'm sitting here. I've been thinking about swivels all day today. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. hopefully, she gets it. The start. I mean, I met Worf when I was a little kid. No. Oh, were you like answer? Yeah, call a friend, call a stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, woo, doggies. Okay. You know, there used to be a day back in the day where you would be at a meeting or you'd be having lunch or dinner with somebody, and someone would go, you know, who was the third baseman for the World Series? And someone would go, I don't know. And they would go, I bet you Bill knows. Like, I would go, hey, what's that, how many rings did the dwarves get? And I'd be like, oh man, how many rings? Oh, I know. Let me call Wookie real quick and ask him. I know Wookie knows. And we used to. That's how I grew up. Before Google, before you had Google on your phones, and you would. Hey Sue, how's it going? Welcome in. And. Yeah. That's how 7 for the dwarf lords. Yes, and you would get anyway, so my wife never calls. It's always text normally. We just text each other. That's just, you know, our kids like to text, we text, everyone texts each other. And if I get a phone call, my heart literally skips a beat a little bit. Are you guys like that? when I get a phone call, I'm just like, okay, something's wrong. Something's either something super time sensitive or something's wrong because this is like out of the normal. Putting Wookiee on speed. I know. Like if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need an answer to a trivia question about fantasy, then you had people. You had like your baseball friend. You had your football friends, and these dudes they knew everything about. Or if you were a lady, you had your friends for different fashions and clothing and what looks good or what goes together, and it's like, whoa, now we just Google it. It kind of Google's taken a lot away from us. It's everyone. Anyway. No, I've been told that I sound like okay, I have to write this down. I was told that I sound like McNugget or something from some show. I think they were trying to be mean, but I laughed my freaking head off when I went and looked it up. It's I don't know. I never seen it. It's some movie where some kids trying to buy something he's not supposed to buy with a fake ID, and he's got like this real kind of like squeaky voice, and Puck. I have a story about that. Puck almost ended our friendship on Sunday. I'll share that with my latest ship build. But not really. I'm kidding. Oh, John Cusack. Wait, nephew? His nephew? I know who John Cusack is. He's one of my favorite actors. You owe me $2. Nephew from Time Machine? Deleted scene. Is this? Oh man, I don't know if this is I don't know if I can play this. Isn't this kind of an adult movie? McLovin from Superbad. Yes. Somebody told me that I sounded like McLovin. They thought that was gonna like hurt my feelings, but I died laughing, and I literally played the clip to my family. They all started laughing. All right, I'm gonna have to look this up. This looks adultish, and I can't play anything. So, thank you guys for your help, with the trivia. So, yeah. So my latest ship build, I started off calling it an interceptor, and I had a whole. Souls, how's it going? Welcome in. I had a whole storyline behind the interceptor. It wasn't meant to be a Imperial interceptor. There's the story behind it is that the rebels had built ships from wrecked ships. Did I say that right? The rebels had constructed their own ships from other ships that had been blown up. So the storyline that I was going to do, that I just didn't have time to do, so much to do now. I love this right now. And Valena, how's it going? Welcome in. Lurkin, I do appreciate it. Angie, did I say hi, Angie? I swear I said hi, Angie. If I didn't... Oh, wait a minute. Angie, did I not say hi? I'm so sorry. Hi, Angie. I think I saw you, and then when I went live, it cuts the comments. So, hi, Angie. How are you doing today? And so the story was the rebels had gotten all these different parts from different ships, and they had built their version of the interceptor. And then I didn't explain it well. Mad Puck thought it was the Imperial interceptor, TIE fighter, and he was like, no. And Mad Puck says, no. These need to be turned. And I was like, no, just film the bit with me. Just film the bit. I'll explain it later. And then I was gonna like do this whole backstory, but anyways, I just ran out of time and didn't have it. Queens North, how are you doing? Sorry. Queens North, how are you doing? Welcome in. Yes, okay, good. Several times. Nice. Good. Is Serto here, by the way? I needed to talk to Serto about something. I need to know why he doesn't have the Mos Eisley set yet. Seeker 2526. Oh yeah. Also, send me friend requests if you guys want, so I can accept it. Just don't ask me to join your party, and then after like 72 hours, I'm able to gift you stuff. So I went through my list to see if everybody had the Mos Eisley set and Serto. So I was looking for people that I see in stream, and then also for people who don't own the build sets. So that's kind of, I like to give build sets away, and when new ones come out, I'd like to be able to give a build set away on stream. Oh, Sir was up late last night with Llama. Okay. So when is your year up? So we can do something like that. My year up was, I think, last month. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm at 13 months. I went back and looked, and it looks like, let's see, April, May, March. It looks like March was when I started streaming, but I don't know. I thought Haskins started streaming around the same time I did. I was doing update streams. I had this whole goal, this whole mission in my mind was to build up an audience off update streams, and then it turned into live streaming every week, and then that turned into going to Twitch. So as far as Twitch goes, I've only been on there for like 2 months. But if you guys want to do something like that, we could celebrate. I could totally hear Kaboom doing Patton, Star Wars, Marvel, filibuster from Parks and Rec. Dude, Parks and Rec is the best. Andy, oh my god. You know, April, honestly, who is your guys' favorite character from Parks and Rec? Mine is April. Hands down. April Ludgate is the best. I'd probably go April, Ron, and then, oh man, that next one, I mean, I almost want to say Leslie, but Leslie was kind of the thread that ran through everything. It was a lot of the other people that would just come in with these one-liners and these little interactions with her that would just knock it out of the park. Ben, I mean, maybe Ben's almost, I mean, the thing with Ben, I mean, Leslie was hilarious, but the one-liners that I remember. And then Pat Oswalt did the thing where he's filibustering and he wants to throw tax. I started in March as well, but I ended up having to push it back to Oh, so you just did a celebration for a year in March. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So yeah, we could do a year celebration. I just need to get it scheduled and figure out what everybody else is doing. I'd love to do that. That was a blast. I have no hair to shave. I could grow a beard. I literally had a 3-day beard this morning. I will look 10. I'll probably look about 20 years older if I do grow a beard. So I could grow a beard and then shave a beard. Definitely could maybe do the hot pepper thing. I'd have to talk to my doctor and make sure it doesn't kill me. I mean, that would be a heck of a stream. I think Madpug said something about I hope you don't have a history of high blood. What did he say? High blood issues or whatever. So you know, that kind of makes me a little nervous. So we could do something like that. I think the floors would go on there, right? Okay. And then Wherever this one is gonna be the distance. So this is the lock for it going back and forth. So the farther down this piece is, the more of a swing to the leg. And I was thinking with this AT-AT that its leg does not move. I watched that scene from Star Wars about 20 times, and it doesn't really move that much. All right. Like it's a very encumbered. Okay, so I looked at Haskins's ATA run. It looks like it's running. It looks like it's sprinting. I almost put on his thing. I was running because on his whatever you call it, his I'm saying the names totally wrong. Everyone, please, mercy and grace, please, because I am terrible at the names or whatever you call them. So sorry, I'm thinking this through here. Thinking and building at the same time. Alright, so this is a joint here. There's a lot of stuff, like there's a lot of testing that has to go into this. And obviously, I was trying to work on some of it this morning. But I want to build like a really nice leg. I want to build where did Queens North? I don't know, maybe cut your nails? Oh my gosh! Oh my god! My toenails or these nails? You guys, you don't know. Okay, so, dang! Dang, Queens North! Coming in hot! The guy I'm thinking of is Clark Duke, straight up. It's hard to tell apart. Okay, I'll have to write that down. Clark Duke. Dang! I don't blush easy, man. I think you made me blush a little bit. Clark Duke. Okay, so Jessica, hey, welcome in. How's it going? Well, if you go to our Discord and you see Haskins AT-AT running, it's like he's got both legs going. So he's got these two legs going forward, and he's got these two legs going back. And so, like, it's in the air, and his legs are going really fast. Oh yeah, Haskins is saying hi to everybody. He's jumping in and out, which is, I'm here. Hi Haskins, hi everyone on the red side. Oh, there's Queen's North. Oh, I love that. Okay, and you know, adults, their weakness is their neck. What? Our weakness? What? Okay. So, all right. So my son comes and gives me a phone call Wednesday last week and says, "Dad, check Discord." Okay. My son came home and was like, "Oh man." And right now we're just testing. We're just testing the swivels right now. We really don't need to lock anything in right now, actually. So there's I mean, if I make this one 3 here too, just as a test. All right. So, you know what I was just thinking here. No, you have to have that there. I was just thinking, actually, I could actually spin that side, knock the block out, and then I could keep the leg all the same width. Okay, let's just go ahead and test this out while we're at it, and then we could do that. Here, I'll show you guys what I was just thinking, actually. Oh shoot. So I've never done this, and I did not watch. I just watched. I watched what other people had built and messed with, and so if you do this, okay. How many stories do I have going? I built all 4 legs that move on it. If you, and I need a reference, this is my sandbox world where we filmed Saturday. Do I have a key to that world? Do you think you'll get any Odyssey on the 8th? The 8th of this month? No, 15th, Potter. 15th, we got that new mode coming out. Alright. A wig? You want me to wear a wig? Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, oh yeah, we got those. Yeah, okay. Alright, well here, let me... Oh my gosh, I have 14 stories. There's some dude I'm supposed to go check out. What was that name again? See, I was supposed to write all these down, and I totally didn't write them down, but that's fine. It's a kaboom stream. And then, okay. Okay, let's knock things out real quick. I posted a picture. I had fought these 2 bolts on my son's rear brakes. Here, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. There we go. 2 bolts on the back rear caliper brakes, the rotor brakes. His brakes had not been touched in since the car had been made. And the back rotors had grooves in them, and his brake pads were completely wore down. So when he was going to stop, it was going... So I said, bring it home, I'll give you my car, drop your car off, and then you can go back to school. And I said, fly rowdy rowdy. Are drops still on? What am I edit stream? It's on Fortnite. I got Fortnite up as my thing. I don't know about drop. People just tell me that there's drops, and then I just do it. Ron, April, Andy. Yeah, Andy. I mean, Andy is in there. I can totally hear Kaboom, Patton. Where is that name? Clark Duke. That's it. Clark Duke and McLovin. Is this where? Is this at going to save all the smooch? Yes. Hey, Raph, thank you so much for being a sub too. I saw that you resubbed, and I wanted to say thank you for that. I rewatched Rogue last night. Nice. Okay, so let's go back down. I went and got some nut loosener spray. It's basically WD-40, but it's supposed to penetrate more. And so I got that, and I sprayed the snot out of these bolts. I went and looked for an impact wrench, but my air, basically my air can, my air tank didn't have enough PSI or pressure to really operate it. And the only other option that I had was to get like a $250 impact drill, but it was so big that I wasn't gonna be able to get it back behind where the bolt was. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste money on that. Plus, you could snap the head off. Sierra, welcome in. Oh, hey, thank you. So thank you, Spider Flash. I appreciate that. Oh, Sierra's videos. So raid, Miss Euphonium, thank you so much. Coming in with a raid of 30. All right, you guys are coming in on the raid. You're catching me in the middle of a story. So I do all this work. I get this bolt off. I fought for 2 hours. Somebody that put that bolt in got real excited with the red Loctite. Listen, if you're doing Loctite, look at how much it needs to go on the bolt. You don't need, okay, this person, I mean, the whole bolt, like the whole thing was covered in red Loctite. That thing was not coming out. So after heating it, sledgehammer, wrench, finally get them out, get these bolts. I'm so proud of myself. I took a picture of it, and I posted it in the moderators chat because they were busy handling something, and I was in the middle. I was covered in grease and all this spray, and I'm like, I did it. Look, guys, look at what I'm doing. I'm doing things. And I thought they were, Sir Lassalot comes, he's like, great job. Neva made a little joke about doing a good job. And then all of a sudden, a bad guy takes and blows my picture up with my feet, with my toenails that need cut. And yeah, needless to say, I had to ban a bad guy, okay? I had to give him like a 2-day ban. Anyways, long story short, that's what Queen's North is talking about. Dang it. So always be careful about pictures you post, because even though you don't see what's in the picture, other people see other things in the picture. Anyways, yeah. So my toenails needed to be trimmed. So I have to go find the toenail trimmer that one of my kids used, and it's in their room, hidden somewhere. So.
Not like this.
Lava, welcome in.
Not like
yeah,
this.
I'm kind of telling stories. I'm trying to get everything wrapped up right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys another story. We're going to jump over into Haskins' world and take a look at his... Ashbull, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's... What I'm hearing is that you had your dogs out. Yes, I did. I had my flip-flops on. And I will never do that again, ever. Because I was supposed to just be helping. So my kid's whole life, I was always... Okay, parenting advice from Kaboom. Well, sort of. I don't know. Just take it however you want. I always try to get my kids out to do stuff with me on cars. So if I change the oil, I'd have them come out. And I'd always make it a fun experience. Or at least I would try to. Because when I grew up, the whole thing about, you think that makes me nervous? I had to hold a flashlight for my dad while he was working on something. Like, that was what I kind of had growing up. It was very intense, and so I wanted it to be fun for my kids. I wanted them to have fun, but at the same time, they've very short, attention span. So, get the oil thing off, get the bolt out. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Queens North. And do all those, fun little things that kids can do and enjoy doing. And I thought it would morph into them eventually helping me rebuild an engine or something like that. So that didn't happen. My kids, my boys were never in that. They were more into sports, where I would spend my weekends pulling a 302 out and helping my friends work on that, going to the junkyard, finding parts. That's what I love doing. But my kids just didn't take to it. Is it Haskins Labs? I think maybe this is it. I'm not sure. What bus stations it's at? You're here for Haskins. Thanks, Llama. I appreciate that. Uh, did I miss something? Oh, I got you. Yeah. No, you can be Paul, Lenny. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. So, here it is. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna touch it, but this thing runs like it was running. Running. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's using the mechanical blocks too, which I saw. Okay. Wait a minute. No, maybe he doesn't. But Kineko has a stopper on the bottom leg on his Godzilla build where the two pieces come together. On the leg, when it comes forward, when it goes back, on the front, he has a board going up that's not connect. Oh, Haskins is here. Oh, hey, yeah, there it is. Running. Look at that thing go. That looks so good. Let's see. Is Haskins in? I don't know if he's available to talk or not. Let me turn this on. Haskins, are you in? Oh, he is. I'm not sure. He might be trying to call you on. Oh, on Discord. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me get you up on Discord. Oh, there you are. Join call. There we go. Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, let me get you on stream. Not much. How you doing? The thing looks, hold on 1 second. Discord. And Haskins, there you go. Can you say something?
Hello.
There you are. Okay, let me see where you're at levels. Oh, shoot. Okay, hey! So thanks for showing this off. I'm assuming you have gotten the toy bug. You've been infected.
Yep. So this isn't my only goal with this was just to be like, yep, I can make this thing walk too. So it's not the prettiest looking thing. It's not supposed to look like movie accurate. I just wanted to build some legs that actually moved and function. And all I did was I took the prefab and just added these onto the prefab.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I just wanted to show you is like this top joint and this top section, you kind of want to be a decent length, because if it's too short, it won't lift. It's very hard to get it to lift.
Oh wait. Say that again. I'm sorry. Actually 1 second. Sorry. I had my headphones on. I gotta turn that down. Okay. So, what won't lift? This top section here needs to be long.
You just make sure, yeah, because like the first leg I built, it was too short, and like these legs are too short in my opinion, anyways. But it's because I built it off of the prefab. The prefab is pretty short and like looks way too chunky. Mm-hmm. But just make sure that you have enough length on the top, because if this part's too short, the bottom gets a little bit too heavy and it won't function. Oh,
okay. Good to know. And then these thrusters down here, did you so I was looking at Bakineko's build and I noticed he had those. Is that just pulling that leg down straight? So it goes back.
Yeah, it pulls the leg down straight and it allows it to lift. So like it provides force to lift it and find the ground and lift it up off the ground. Because one of the things too is you're gonna need, like if you come in the inside, you're gonna need balloons to keep the weight. So my plan is, I want this thing lifted off the ground. I don't want it making contact at first, and I'm gonna have it like slowly remove balloons. This isn't gonna be enough. I'm probably gonna have to build a lot more, but I'll slowly remove balloons to bring it as close to the ground as possible without having all of the weight of this top part on the legs, because it'll just crumble. But that'll allow it to kind of float, and most of the work is just going to be the buoyancy and the balloons keeping the weight up, and then the legs will do minimal work to keep it moving.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Do you have thrusters pushing it forward inside?
Not yet.
Okay, but will you?
I'll probably have a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, because you're actually, from what I've seen, and I haven't got, like, I would love to go into his world or her world. I'm not sure, their world, and look at stuff. But I'm assuming the ship momentum going forward is thrusters inside of it. Like, this build over here does that have thrusters pushing it forward?
No, it's just the legs here. I'll show you actually.
Really?
I'm worried about moving this one because look at what happened to this one.
Yeah.
I logged out and back in and all the legs detached and the foot detached. So it's just chilling over here. This is the latest model and it was working so well. But yeah, no, this has 0 thrusters on, like, so there's thrusters on the legs, yes, but it's just to keep most of the movement is coming from just the balance and the buoyancy. So let's see if we can get this thing moving here.
Okay. Yeah, that was, I was curious about that. Like, will it?
But yeah, this one, oh, there's too many balloons on this one. But yeah, so I have this new, that's the first model that we were messing with in the previous one. But these feet get stuck like this sometimes, so I fixed that on this other one. This is the final model. I'm actually working on the tutorial over there right now. There's that version. But yeah, this thing moves so much better than it was.
The one that fell apart?
No, this was the first one we were doing on stream the other day.
And this is I'm sorry. So this is when you said moves so much better?
I fixed it. Yeah, I just added more thrusters. I've added more balancing because it was barely moving.
Yeah.
Now it's like this thing cooks, man. And you can walk up hills with it. And that other one actually turns both directions too. This one doesn't have the turning on it. This thing's in the way though. I mean, it's out of the way. This is...
Dude, your video on this is cooking.
I know. I can't believe... I'm like, what is going on? It's not that great.
Well, I got on this morning. Mine was at like 6,000. And a bunch of comments were about me yelling, "It's a big beast." I was like, what? It's just the weirdest things. It's like, you think one thing's going to do like really good, and next thing it's just like, okay, that's what YouTube Shorts likes. Interesting. But yeah, your video is great. I love the music. I love the music you put with your videos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is, so you can see now this thing moves a lot faster.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then this model struggles when you get to like some uneven ground and a little bit more height, but yeah, this thing. And if you mess up the controls, you can really screw things up, but it's hard to manipulate. But yeah, the new Model 2 doesn't have this. This foot won't come back like this.
Oh, okay.
It's fixed in a way to where it will never be able to fold.
Okay.
Oh, I'm stuck under here right now.
Did you see? Oh, good.
I was just gonna say, I don't recommend, honestly, building walking things right now is a big mistake. If you intend on having it stay that way,
yeah,
good luck, because they just come apart at the seams.
I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you and everyone. I think walking is the coolest thing, but in my heart of hearts, I just don't see the practical use in the game unless they were to make it to where you could actually build something to fight brutes and you were able to fight other people. But it's so delicate, and until I saw the other ATA, until I saw a lot of these other things happening, and I was like, ooh, that looks really cool. And then I saw you build this, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to try to at least learn the principles and the skills behind it, so that way, if it ever does become a thing where they actually have swivels that are reliable and give us more toys to do more with, then I've got that in my toolbox. Plus, I've been trying to think of new doors and new automated doors, or maybe even bridges I could build with this, set of knowledge. So overall, I mean, you're for what you're. Oh my gosh, it's Michael Jackson.
Yep.
He's doing the moonwalk.
Yeah, if you mess up the controls a little bit on this one, the feet fold, which is kind of annoying.
So did you
But
just put a?
you can just do this and then flip them back.
But yeah, I mean, this looks so much fun. But
That's the one thing. It's a ton of fun. Like cruising around, I was walking up the hills in it and stuff. It was a blast. But I think that they're going to be, for right now, in my personal opinion, the best use case for this is have it functional, keep it on a stand for a prop, and let it sit until they fix the swivels, because walking around is a ton of fun, but what's not fun is when you come back into your world and you put all that time into building the legs,
yeah,
and the thing ends up just sitting on its behind, because the swivels are just busted when you come back into the game.
So I just built this Star Wars droid ship, and well, my rendition of it. There's a long story there. I told it earlier on stream. Let's just go with a droid ship. So Mad Puck is still my friend. And I had Legion jump in to help me film something, and it was in pieces. It was just like 4 or 5 pieces, and it was just shattered everywhere. Now, it didn't have any swivels on it, but it had a bunch of balloons that were hidden. Do you think they're messing with the balloon and its ability to break pieces, and that's what's might be causing stuff to break?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, I just feel like the swivels have been a problem since day one. They make things explode. I just don't think that they have them under control at this moment. And when you start to get into more intricate builds like this with, flipped pieces and lots of crazy, mechanical use cases and stuff, I think they just don't know what to do. I think the game just freaks out, and then, it's a bummer. Because honestly, if I could guarantee that, this doesn't, oh crap, I keep screwing up the controls. If this wouldn't fall apart, I had like 6 of these things built already, and they keep falling apart.
Yeah.
So, like I said, when this model sucks compared to the new one, but yeah, I'm basically just telling everyone right now, and I think Mad Puck said it too. Don't go into a build like this with expectations that it's going to stay together, because it's most likely not going to.
What is this piece right here?
This is my third one. Which one?
Is that the castle? Is that the castle edge piece right here? Is that one of the wall pieces?
Nope, that's from First Order. Everything on here is from First Order.
Okay.
There's only a few things that are what's it called? There's only a couple of things on here that aren't First Order, and I think it's like the haunted house trim and there's like one other one I can't.
Is
think
that
of
this
right now,
piece
but...
upside down?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what I meant. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool.
I
love
like
the head shape on this.
Yeah, thanks. I spent so long trying to figure out a piece that I can get this to not happen. Like I said, this won't happen on the new model. It just took some time to find a way to do it, to make sure that these don't flip over. Because I was like, I'm not putting out anything on this with the current state of this model.
I'm sorry.
Because of this.
Reality Caps, thank you so much for the raid. I totally missed that. My fault. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Sorry, Haskins. Just
W raid.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is annoying. So.
Did you find? Okay, so I was checking out Kiniko's build, and he has a piece on the front of his legs, right here. Which may not go on here, but he has it turned on the Godzilla build. It's almost like a knee piece that keeps this leg from going too far forward when it swings this way. When your leg swings out this way, he's got a piece right here that hits this upper piece and like locks the leg straight.
Yeah, so I was messing with it with one of these here. I'm not gonna probably get that serious to like Because I mean, the thing once you shoot the scene, the build's done pretty much. I feel like it's
Oh, okay.
something of this size. I guess you could probably just lift it back up off of the ground, but yeah, I think like right here, it's a floor piece that's basically like
Yeah, it's like almost like a
comes
knee,
up.
like a
Yeah,
kneecap.
it comes up a little bit further. I'd have to raise these balloons onto this part of the joint, but when the higher you raise the balloons, the less it would actually take it out like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the thing is too is just when you're moving the legs, you want to make sure that once you get to that height, you just alternate your channels to do right. So your front and your rear leg, or your front and your opposing corners, are going to move together. And then once they get to like their maximum height or whatever, you just swap the channels and hit them both at the same time.
I got a silly question.
Sure.
Did you by any chance try like your balloons on channel 1 for this leg, and then on all the balloons have it on channel 2? So you hit channel 1, brings this leg forward, and then when you hit channel 2, it turns off your balloons that are already out and then turns on your other balloons, and then you almost get into where you only have to hit channel 2, and it, you know, so then all the legs are moving off one channel. That was something I was going to try, but I didn't know if
I would do that because that's the issues I'm having when controlling this.
Oh, okay.
Like, you kind of want to get it to where you don't have to hit both. So I haven't gotten that far yet. I just do the alternating between the two.
Okay.
Because once you hit it one time, then you just have to smash both keys at the same time from there. But I think only being able to hit one would definitely be an improvement.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I would do that if you want to keep it as a build that you want to keep around to use over and over. I think for this one, I'm literally just going to shoot a video, make it walk like for like 20 seconds, and then be out.
Nice.
Probably blow it up with some boom barrels or something.
Okay, I'll be there for the. we need to film a scene. Let's build a Hoth base over there, and then like we can fly the ship, and actually that ship probably should fly away from the base, because that's what it does. And then while that's flying off with 2 of Mad Puck's X-wings flying with it, then we come walking in with this thing full of boom barrels. Oh my gosh, dude, we can film a whole movie. This is so much fun. Oh my god.
I know. I'm really enjoying it. I actually watched A New Hope for the first time yesterday, so I'm gonna be brushing up on Star Wars stuff. The thing about these two is like if you got stuff in the way, you got to get. I cleared this whole area of trees to be able to walk this around. To your point, there is zero practical use in this stuff.
Yeah.
But if you find an open, big enough area to go and have some fun with it, these are a blast. And just to have the build by itself alone is fun. But to then also have one that moves and walks, I've been just freaking having a blast. See, I keep doing that. You can even just take this thing up in the air and just
keep wanting to go
and just go flying.
Yeah. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? You've been hit by a smooth walker.
Yeah, let's see if we can make it do a backflip. No. But yeah. That one that broke, I'm really upset because that one that's over there that's broken doesn't flip like that at all, and it's freaking awesome.
Oh, that's cool. So you just kind of, and that's another cool thing. I think just even building. Okay, building and then learning. I feel like that's where I'm at. I'm like, work on the legs, work on some of the timing. I've got things I want to try, like that single switch. If that could help. The only thing is, well, I don't know. I'm just going to test it and see. And then, just having this knowledge, because, I do hope, I don't know how you feel. I'd love to hear how you feel, but I know Legion, watch it for the first time. I know. That was the same thing. Legion is like, question mark, exclamation. Because I made that joke about going up to the Tauntaun at night with a lightsaber. And I wasn't sure, I was like, did he see that? Did he get the joke? So, if you watched it, then you saw that scene where they save Luke with the Tauntaun.
Yes. And
Yeah.
well, and so I have to. There's a section of the movie too that I didn't finish. So I am pretty much mostly finished with the movie, but I ended up kind of passing out last night while I was
Yeah.
watching it
Oh my
because it was
gosh.
kind of late.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
you had a really busy stream too. You had I don't see honestly. Are you now? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Did you go to Hogwarts? And do you have one of those little time machine things that you can spin, like Hermione had, so she could do like 3 classes at a time? Because I don't. I'm amazed at the stuff you get done in this game.
Well, first of all, don't beat me up. I haven't really watched any Harry Potter movies either.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. So there's that. But no, Oh, these balloons on here are even gonna make this worse.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
no,
good. So what you're saying is you have all this time because you don't watch movies. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's.
But
hilarious.
yeah, man, Oh, no wonder there was a problem. But no, right now I got to get back to work. Like I do have the luxury of working from home that allows me a little bit of extra time to do certain things. But yeah, like I don't know. When I find the pockets of time, I just
go to town.
Usually what I do with my spare time. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So
builds,
and usually
my friend.
it's late at night. But
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks for coming in. I just figured, if anything could help, I know you were looking to make that thing walk, to like just jump in and kind of see what I did over here. Again, it's not the most beautiful looking thing, but it's what I think will work for the scene I want to shoot. So,
Oh no,
yeah,
it looks great. It looks great. It was just, I just thought it was funny. Like it looks, the legs are great, but the way they were like moving, it made me chuckle. So
yeah,
but no, I mean, great job, man. I mean, everything looks. I mean, the legs look great, visually, and they work well. So, and you can slow them down and speed them up as you, as you want once you get it going. So. Which I think is probably in and of itself part of, just, control and getting better at it. So, yeah, thank you so much, Haskins. Do appreciate it.
No problem, man. Thanks for popping in, and good luck with your adventure. And yeah, there's always something to learn when messing with this stuff. So even if you fail, the best part about it is you're going to learn, and the next time around, it's going to be even better.
Yeah, exactly. All right, my friend. Have a good day.
Yep, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, W's in the chat for Haskins. All right. And then, I'm supposed to pull pictures up about legs. Oh, my. Okay. These are the legs using... Those are some beautiful legs, Matt Buck. Whoa. What? Okay. Can I save these? Save image. Save image. Save image. Save image. And then image. Image. Legs. Legs. I'm gonna come back and be like, what did I do? What did I put down for legs? What? Legs. Desktop. Kaboom. These legs are gorgeous. All right. And then I guess okay. And then image. Legs 2. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay, so these are the legs. Can I move these down here? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so here are the legs. Legs 2. These things are gorgeous. Oh, I need to get my... Sorry, chat. Here we go. Raiders. Liz, hey, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Guys, thank you so much for the raids. She's got W to Haskins, W Haskins Rooster. Syria says, LOL, Haskins has a huge hole in his education. LOL. Yes, Laffy Laffy. Matt Buck has some of the most beautiful legs I've ever seen. Dell, there they are. There they are. There's the beautiful legs. There's one of them here. And here's the other leg. Here's another photo. Wow, Mad Puck, these are great. Yeah, be sure to follow the Mad Puck 66 and Haskins. I always assume you guys are following both of them, but if you're over here new from the Twitch, or if you're over here first time on YouTube, go follow them. Can we get links? Can we get shout outs and links to them in the chats from any of the mods would be great. Matt Legion, I can't read that. I'll get in trouble, but yeah, that is funny. That's a funny joke though. Yeah, I mean, now I need to know how he built these. And then I'm assuming the gears, we're going to need to hide the gears in here. And this brings me to actually right here. We need to figure out how to hide a gear here. I remember before Swivels were out, Mad Puck asking me to help him make legs move. And the game, it was just crazy. I mean, it was just, we tried to put moving thruster tires on top of the Millennial Falcon, and every time the ship would take off, the gun, anytime you used the turret, would just fly halfway across the map, and it was just kind of a bummer. So, oh wait, am I in somebody's world? Oh, I'm still in Haskins' world. Oops. Sorry, Haskins. I was like, what the heck is going on? Haskins is like, you can leave now, sir. Oh, look, I got a Wookiee paw. Cool. All right, so these are the, thank you, Queens North. Okay, Queens North is getting links to people. Daysker's got a link up to Haskins. And also be sure to check the Mad Puck out. See, the Mad Puck is an amazing builder. Like, he has an incredible X-Wing. I want to build the Mad Puck's TIE Fighter, the Mad Puck's X-Wing. I want to build both of those. And now I need to go build this thing. So every morning from 8:30 to 10 o'clock, I'm always watching Mad Puck. Well, most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm in Mad Puck stream, hanging out with everybody. And it was so good to see people over there watching today. And it was just a really good, I mean, you learned so much from watching him. And so highly recommend it to everybody. To go check his stuff out. Anyways, have I said enough? Have I said it at enough times? Do you guys think I'm being honest? Do you guys think? Yeah. What else can I say, guys? I mean, he is the Mad Puck, and he builds incredible builds. All right, let me get these legs off the screen. There we go. Legs are gone. Okay, my legs now. And Queens North, you're not allowed to say anything, please. I'm just kidding. All right. So, all right, now let's build. So, in my brain, need another mod to time us both out. Nah, you guys are good. You guys are good. Oh my gosh. Those are beautiful. Yes, Kaboom. You missed an interesting. Oh, what did I miss? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's got legs, Haskins. Use Kaboom. Build a snow speeder. At LEGO Moxie. Yeah, I want to use LEGO Mox. I want to use. All right, so this is my thought. Swivels have been acting crazy. Lego Moxie has a video on a hinge that is indestructible. It's like a really great hinge. And I got to hang out with Lego Moxie with Abide Guy. And that was a lot of fun. We were messing around with stuff. And he said, I don't understand how those builds don't break. And I was like, well, they probably do break. That was my first thought. Is like, you see the Godzilla walking, or you see the AT-AT walking, and then, like Haskins was saying, or like even what Haskins was saying about his walker, is, what's that thing called? Is it an Imperial walker? And it breaks. You know, you log in, you break. I had a ship I logged in and broke, and I'm a little afraid. Rooster said, yes, I've learned a lot from watching map. Yeah, me too. Rooster's also really good. He's been posting some really good builds and Rooster. Oh, Rooster's see this. Remember I was talking earlier about having a friend who knows things. Are they messing with the balloons? I need to know, are they messing with the balloons? Because I think they are. Queens North says she'd be happy to tie. Queens North will time me out if I don't go cut my toenails after the stream, okay? That's where we're at, everybody. Queens North is just looking for somebody. Queens North is like, bam. Oh, love it. Oh, gosh. I love this community. Okay. All right, let me get that. Okay, I missed the conversation. Becca's got beautiful legs. She's got legs. Raid. Real nice, quite a view. No, keep going up. Oh, okay. Oh, I missed the whoa, I really missed the conversation. Why will that not scroll up? Okay. Lego Moxie? Oh, is Lego Moxie here? Ah! Okay. My Twitch is possessed. What the heck? Definitely shouldn't be working on a car barefoot. Is that what we're talking about? I had sandals on, and I was just supposed to be helping my son. But yeah. Oh, hey, have a great. Sorry. I'm responding to like messages from an hour ago. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, I saw the raid. Is it past the raid? Was it about the shoes, my toes? Definitely should be wearing a barefoot. Yeah, I know. My automotive teacher would be, I'd get an F in the class. My automotive teacher would throw me out if I showed up and worked on the thing. From who do they get a short attention span? Yeah, me, probably. Probably, maybe. Ah! What? Hey, stop it, camera. What? My camera. There we go. That and electronic devices, honestly. I think. Furcan Sigma, how's it going? Welcome in. How often do you reply to business emails? Question mark. Yes, I do read chat. Yeah, but I was hanging out. Not ignoring yours, totally missed it. Sorry about that. Discord. Yes, we have the Craftopia Discord. And then we got another raid. Is that it? I think that was it. And then I said thanks for the raid. Totally missed it. Let's see. Okay. So, thank you. Okay, I think we're caught up. I also got balloon propulsion working and controllable again. But things just changed. Okay, Lego Moxie. Rooster, I think there's a Imperial Walker. ATST, Scout Chicken Walker. OGO Studios, welcome in. Okay. Alright. I gotta get focused. This is, I mean, do I though? I always do this to myself. I'm like, I'm having a really good time, and then I start getting stressed out. So, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're having fun. That's all that matters. I mean, we got to jump into Haskins' world and take a look at his stuff. My desire to build. Okay, so I want to take Lego Moxie's. I want to take Lego Moxie's design for the dual swivels, the unbreakable hinge, and then I want to carry that down into a leg, and I want to see how well that holds up. And then, like I was sharing with Haskins about using one balloon to get the legs started, and then so you have like your front left leg and your back right leg would be on channel 1, and you would hit that switch and the balloons would pop out and your legs would move forward. And now these are on channel 2 and your other legs are on channel 2. So now you hit channel 2, these balloons deflate, causing your legs to go down, while these inflate, causing your legs to go forward. Now the only problem that I see it happening is that if that got out of sync, you would have to have you'd have to hit a button to where these balloons turned off and these balloons were out, and then you'd hit number 1 and then these legs would reset. So there may have to be like a period of reset, but if you could get like a good 30 seconds of walking with that setup. Don't know, I've been able to pass the balloons for a while now. There's a sweet spot for breaking floors. Is that, yes, yeah, that's it. /mod. There you go, Valena. You're a mod now. Thank you. All right. Well, maybe I should have asked you. I'm sorry. Interesting with the question. LOL. That's all. Yes. Woo! Lego Moxie. Let's see. I'm not a mod. Use the controllable hinge so you get an extra channel. Yeah, I was also thinking if you had a controllable swivel, if you reverse well, you wouldn't reverse these. These would be normal because you'd have the swivels actually going opposite ways. So if you had controllable swivels and you went like this with the swivels, I mean, there's just so much to test. You know what I'm saying? So much to test. All right, let's just get some testing. How about that? Let's test out my balloon theory here. What do we do? 4? I hate repeating things. I hate repeating things. It's like the worst thing. Like trying. If they were like, what's the worst job ever that you could ever have? It would be, here's this shape, reproduce it over here. That would probably drive me crazy. That would probably drive me crazy. Okay. Oh yeah. No, thank you, Valena. You've been. I think Haskins made you a mod, and you're awesome person in the community, and yeah. So you're in the stream, so I do appreciate it. A lot actually. We all do. I mean, I always say I always talk about this community and how awesome it is. But seriously, you guys are. I was just thinking about Abide Guy, and what everybody did for Abide Guy. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. See, this is the problem with repeating things. I used to play this game, this shape game. Anyway, thank you, Valena. Let me finish that before I start pancaking off into about 1,000 different things. yeah, so thank you for being here and being part of our community. And whenever I see people do builds and they do like this really crazy build on this side, it just blows my mind when they're able to repeat it on the other side. But then sometimes I see it and then they're like, oh wait, I turned these. Oopsie. Okay, those got to turn. Plus I left the world, so that might be part of the issue here, but we're gonna get it figured out. We're gonna get it figured out, folks. Let's see here. So, would this stick here? No, I don't need, I need this side. Okay, there we go. Go down one. There we go. And then, so there we go. Okay. Sorry, chat. I gotta focus in. Is that normal? I'm gonna ask. Okay, so, oh, thank you, Valena. I do appreciate that. Sounds like a big circle. Yes, yes. I love anything that's a pattern. Like 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3. I can do that 1 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yeah, love it. I love it. Like that, my brain can get around. But like 14 different pieces turned and flipped, and that brain gone. All right. I think we're good. I think that this is correctamento. So, this design, I just wanted to point this out. Gravity is what's holding my legs down right now. And I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I don't know if you guys are the same way. I lay in bed at night, and my brain starts to go through all these different, basically this is what my brain does. It's like, well, I wonder if you did this. I wonder if you did that. I wonder if that would work. Like, I wonder, like this piece right here, I was like, oh, look, it has this little arch. Maybe that'll lock it in. But it semi-locked it in. It didn't really lock it in. Anyways, that's kind of what happens. Did you, you should make a house that walks next. JT, welcome in. Mess Sarbath. Hey, Kamoon wasn't able to tune in the stream lately. Was having a rough. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you're doing better. I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I hate to hear that you're having a rough time, my friend. Yeah, I hope things are getting better for you. Let's see here. 1, 2. But yeah, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. And then, all right. What else? 1, 2. But there's actually a method where you can lock these pieces. If you want to see that piece, go watch Bakinako's Godzilla build. It is it's using that method. And it's a pretty cool method. It's a pretty cool method if I say so myself. All right. Okay, and then I think right here, like this, and then and you know the thing I would love to be able to get into a world. I've often thought about doing this, but you know, it would be very, I think because of time zones and stuff like that, it might be very difficult to do. But if you had like a really... So when the game first came out, I basically was trying to get people to buy into the toy builders versus construction, or I forget what we said, but it was like I really thought toys were gonna be... I thought toys were gonna be more advanced. I thought we were gonna get a lot more stuff. Justin Gray, welcome in. How's it going? I stay on time. Brad, you have no clue. Oh my god. I feel like I should go back and re-edit my streams and just take all of like the story and the 4 parts through the whole thing and then edit it and then put it together. And the screen time might not make sense, but the story might make sense. Alright. So now let's give this guy some toes. Some tippy toes. And then the toes are gonna want... We're gonna have the toes. So the toes are gonna be pushing down all the time, right? So, oh my gosh, so much junk. What I need one day is I need an assistant. Maybe I can get a Google AI assistant, and they can like write down all the stories that I started and didn't finish, and then I can look at my Google Assistant and be like, my little AI assistant, and it can be like, you started this story. You are 25% through your story. All right. I really want to test it out. I really want to know if this is gonna work or not. I mean, honestly, okay, honestly, I don't know. Part of me wants to know why thrusters, like, that pulls it down, right? And then you got thrusters here, right? But then on the leg up here, we're using balloons. I do feel like balloons could be hidden here. And then Haskins did say, so this leg may be not long enough. That's fine, we're testing it out here. So, let's do this. Watch this. Okay, this is what I was gonna show you guys this little trick here. We're gonna extend this leg up like this. Okay. And then, oh, wait a minute. No, I'm gonna get rid of you. Okay, oops. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get that leg up. Get that leg up. Okay, nice. Now we need, I think we need one of these. Maybe here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go up 1, down 1. Let's just do this. We're testing. That's all we're doing, right? And then let's do this color. I like that color. Get flat. Don't, just go flat. Go flat. Go up. Should I use a thruster? Ah! Wee! Oh no! Stop moving! Don't move! Stop moving! Stop moving! Okay. Oh, see, I had it there. Dang it. There we go. Okay, so this is the knee joint. This is on Bakinic. Oh my gosh, look how big that thing is. All right, nope, that's not gonna work. Too big. Let's try a 12. That might work. So this knee joint causes the knee to stop spinning or going back. There we go. All right, let me knock this off. So now watch this. So this leg will straighten up. I thought that was so cool. So when your leg is going forward, when it comes back, it's like a knee joint that straightens your leg out. So now your leg is in a straight position. Tybrex, how's it going? Welcome in, my friend. We are May now, and not even a clear all inventory button in Sandbox. We do need that. We do need that. But then you would only have 15 minutes. LOL. Keeping commitment on task or something like this. 15 minutes. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, thank you for giving shout outs. I do appreciate it. Okay, so. Oh, oops. Why is it pause? Don't pause. You are welcome. Thank you for being here, Tybrex. I do appreciate it. Oh, and Chronix MXD, welcome in. Justin, let's see. Okay. Okay, if you guys can hit that like button, I do appreciate it if you're enjoying this. So what we're doing is we're building up mock legs. We went into Haskins' world. We took a look at his legs. Map Huck sent us some legs. These were a bunch of good-looking legs. We definitely have legs. We're not sure yet if we know how to use them, but we're about to find out. All right. So I think balloons have been acting different, and I think they're messing with things, which has me a little concerned because now what happened there? We're gonna do one without a joint, knee joint, and one with a knee joint. Okay. And my wrench. Yeah, we do need a clear all. Okay, so yes, thank you, David King. Please hit the like button. So oh, sorry everybody. Wow. Okay, we checked out the legs. Told the story about the feet. We're trying out the channels. Squirrels. Oh my gosh. I get a phone call. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Did my wife? Oh, she messaged me. Oops. Okay, perfect. Okay, so thank you guys. I'll let you guys know how that she does on that. All right, so what was I saying? Oh, I get a phone call. My father-in-law is headed up to see my brother-in-law. He just had a new baby. And on their way up, he was going to make a pit stop at our house, which is great. You know, get to see him for a day. It works out for all of us. Love it, love it, love it. And my wife and our youngest son were going to go shopping. And I'm working on editing some videos. I was trying to get that video out, editing. And yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Moxie is the circle of life? Balloons is a circle? That might be an inside joke that I don't know about. So I get a phone call from my wife saying, hey, there's animal noises coming from the car. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah, there's animal noises coming from the car. And I go, what animal noise? Like, I thought it was a cat. I thought maybe our cat had gotten out. And I thought maybe Sharon King, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Are these old babies? I'm not sure. Babies. I don't know. I don't know what's happening over there. If I'm missing something, I do apologize. It's not the first time. Won't be the last. Oh man. So what was I? Okay, so this needs to be channel 1. Wait, no. This needs to be channel 1 and 2. Channel 1 and 2. Channel 1 and 2. Channel 1 and 2. Turn 4 off. Did I turn 4 off on that one? Yes. 4. Nope. 4 is off. Okay. This needs to be channel 2. Channel 2. Channel 2. And that thrusters are channel 3 already. Sir Lancelot! How are you doing, my friend? So glad to see you. Pin message. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's, the baby's only a couple months old. Okay. What? How am I getting... Okay, that's interesting. Was not expecting that to happen. Is it the legs? Are the legs too short? Or too, light? Oh. Oh. Okay. The front ones? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, pop, and then... Okay, that's up, and then one button. Okay, now I'm just pushing the 2 button. I'm just doing 1 button. That is the 2 button. What do you guys think? I mean, I feel like that's legs. I feel like that's legs. I mean, it's not going quite as fast as I'd like, but I feel like I could make a running person right now. I don't know. This is kind of throwing me off though. Like this is like almost like jumping. He's jumping. He's jumping. My guy is jumping. Oh my god. The guy is jumping. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I hit the oh my god. Oh, this has been so, okay. I'm having a lot of fun, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Plus I got that knee. Alright, so this is nothing. Hit 1, the leg goes up. Hit 2, the leg starts swinging. It's almost like you gotta get it going too, a little bit. Once you get the legs going, I'm gonna call that walking. I mean, it's not the emotion that I'd want with it's not the motion I'd want with an ATA with a AT-AT. I think I want a slower walk, which I think I could do. The thrusters are just killing me though. I feel like I could hook, you know, let's do this too. Let's do this too. All right. Thruster 1. Thruster 1 and 2. No, wait. No, 2 and 2. There we go. Okay. So, now we hit, oh, oops, sorry everybody. Hit 1. Oh, oops, hold on. I gotta reset the balloons. I gotta let it cycle. Just need to remember where you're left off to turn them off. Yes. Shackmac. Oh, thank you, Shackmac. I do appreciate it. I'm standing on the back of giants. Okay, I'm standing on the back of giants. All right. What did I say? No, that was the wrong button. Oopsie. All right. Turn the light on. All right. We're gonna hit channel 1, and then we're gonna hit channel 2, and now it's just channel 2 from here. All channel 2. Everything one button. Now if you don't hit it at the right point, I feel like you could mess up the momentum of the feet walking. I feel like that knee, I feel like I need a knee. Okay. Let me reset this. I want to, nope, that's what I want right there. Stay, nope. Okay. Ah, whatever, it should work. Let's put a knee on this thing. Let's put a knee on this right here. How far down are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I go right here, maybe? And then, we did a 12 for a knee. I think I'm gonna make a short out of this. I think I'm gonna make a short out of this. I just say that because I'm probably gonna be like talking like I'm recording a short here in a second. All right. I really don't know what to do about these though. Should I put a thruster? I mean, I kind of like the way it looks without any of these thrusters. But with the heavier leg, my thrusters were doing weird things, though. I don't know. We now need more channels. Yeah, we always need more channels, right? Turning and walking and a stopper channel. Yes. Yeah, so if you had... So if we go 1, and then we got... Oh, wait, oops, I got to reset. That's the only thing. You kind of gotta let cycle for a reset. Come on, anytime. There we go. All right, so 1, 2. Hey everybody, I've been messing around with legs, and I have this set up now to where my legs are walking on one channel. You do need 2 channels. You need 1 channel to get it going. But with this setup, I have both of them rotating off of each other on channel 2. So just been messing around with this and really enjoying making things walk. All right, so let's think this through. Okay, this guy's like running now. I think. I'm just thinking this through. What do the feet look like? What's the motion on the feet? See, I don't like the foot right there, how the foot's kicking up. Part of me's like, should I? You can almost kind of reset it when that front leg is going forward. Okay. Anyways. No. Oh, shoot. There we go. And leg off. You might get more resistance on there. Yeah. That thruster is not allowing, bend in the knee. That thruster is not allowing bend in the knee. Training walking. Need separate channels for separate controlled swivels? Yes. Also need channels control for wall mounted item. Yes. 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 More. More. That thruster is not. That thruster is not. Oh, I want to hear the squirrel story? Okay, yeah, okay. Polite Corgi, welcome in. So part of me is like, maybe I put another balloon? You know, I mean, I like the leg setup, okay? I like this as the setup. Now, the bottom legs are definitely going to look different. The legs are going to be spread out. I can add on Mad Puck's design on the outside. But this is working. I think this is working. The thruster came on. Whatever. It'll cycle out. The feet. I think I need to make the feet heavier so there's less swinging. You know, I could put a controllable swivel on there. That was something else that I wanted. Thank you, Haskins. Looks good. Okay, so my wife calls and she's like, hey, there's an animal sound coming from the car. And I'm like, my first thing is, where's all my cats at? Did any of them get outside and get into the car? And I counted all the cats and my heart calmed down a little bit. Then a second fear came. There is a poor helpless animal stuck in our vehicle. And I don't know what, like, what the heck? What's going on? And so my wife's like, what do I do? She was at the store, and I stay there. I'm coming to you, and you know, because I didn't want her to drive, and like I didn't want the animal to be stuck in there, and then you know, I didn't want the animal to get hurt. That was it. I was like, just don't drive, you know. And so I drive over and I'm listening, and part of me is like, okay, to be honest with you, my first thought was there was probably an issue with the brakes, and the brakes were squeaking, and that's what she was hearing. And that I think it'll be heavier once it's all built. Yeah, definitely. I think you're right. I think I might need to tweak the balloons and the thrusters a little bit, but overall I like the walking motion. I like it. I like how it looks, and if it's a little heavier, I want that real slow, you know. I watched the clip. I want that. I also want to see this. This is also something I'm interested in seeing. And Lego Moxie, did you watch? If you get a chance, watch the beginning of my stream. There's something going on with the lockable swivels that you may have run into that might help you out a lot when it comes to your swivel builds and locking them. Because remember, we were messing around and I couldn't get the swivels to lock. I figured out why. So anyways, it was interesting. I don't know if you'll run into that. So my wife sits at the store for about 15 minutes for me to drive over, 10 minutes. And I drive over. And really, you don't want to lock in? And I start listening, and I hear the sound, and it's like a and I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh crud! You have an animal in the car, and so I start looking underneath there, and it just starts, getting louder. So I start doing this on the back of the rear of the car, hoping that it'd scare it out. And then I open and close the rear door, and it's still, it's like, it's getting even more worked up. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I throw the van keys to my wife, and I said, go, guys, go shopping. Finish out your stuff. I'll take the car home and work on it. So I look under. Schadenfeld! How's it going? Welcome in. And also, I can show you here at the end of the stream too, Lego Moxie, if you can't find it. And so I go in and I look and I'm looking. I just want to make sure that this animal's not going to get hurt. And so it isn't. So I drive it. Well, I don't see it anywhere where it could be hurt. And now I'm starting to think it's stuck, because any other animal I figured would have run for it, right? So I get home and I back the car up onto my lift jacks that I have for oil changes. And the car's about 2 foot off the ground now. Well, no, about 16 inches off the ground. And I crawled under there and I got a flashlight, one of my industrial flashlights. It's pretty bright. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I'm going to have to pull the tire off. I'm going to have to pull back the inside wheel well, because there were some holes, and I'm thinking it crawled up in there. And I'm just looking, before I start taking, I've lived long enough to just double check everything before I do anything. And so I pull down there's this big plastic thing that covers the bottom of the car, and I got an edge of it, and I pulled down, and I'm shining, and I'm looking, and all of a sudden, it was like a horror movie. I look through the corner of my left eye, and there's a squirrel tail hanging right there. And I was like, ah! Ah! I crawled away. I crawled out from underneath the car. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I went and got these special pliers that have this really soft rubber on the end of it. It's for electrical parts. And I reached up in there and I wanted to see if it was stuck, because it wasn't coming out. And I got its tail, and it's screaming and freaking out. And I gently lift its tail and check its tail, because its tail was real disheveled. And I thought the tail had gotten stuck. And I lifted it up and I loosened. I was like, okay, it's good, it's loose. And then, yes, they were calling me Griswold after my father-in-law called me Griswold the whole rest of the day. And then I finally kind of moved the squirrel around the best I could, and the whole time I'm trying to just be ready to jump out, because I don't want to get bit, and that's my biggest fear. And the pliers I was working with are about this long. So here's my hand, and here's the squirrel. Okay, we're not talking a far distance. We're just like this. And they were my special pliers, because I didn't want to hurt. I didn't want, if I did get a hold of the squirrel, I wanted the rubber on the end of it to I didn't want to hurt the squirrel in the process of trying to save the squirrel. So finally, I check it around, and it's it starts moving, and I'm like, ooh, it's not stuck. So I just put my pliers up in there as far up I could, and I just pushed it out, and it plopped on the ground. And it plops on the ground. Now I'm laying on my back, okay, while I'm doing this. This squirrel drops right here, and me and the squirrel make eye contact. And I look at the squirrel, and the squirrel looks at me, and I'm like, is this where I die? I don't know. Actually, I was like, is this where I get bit? And the squirrel like looked at me and was like, I don't know what's happening. And then it turns around and runs. And my daughter is at the front, or in the garage door, and we have a cat door on our garage door. And so the cats can go to the garage to use the bathroom. And the squirrel takes off running towards my daughter, and I'm like, shut the door! Shut the door! And she's like, slams the door. The squirrel takes a left, and we got our heating and cooling system in the left corner of the garage. It runs over and goes between the wall and the heating unit and gets stuck. And it gets stuck between the heating unit and the wall. So I go and get a broom handle, and I come over the top, and I pull get it unstuck, and it runs out the garage, runs to the nearest tree, runs about halfway up the tree, makes eye contact with me, jumps down, and then runs like I didn't see it stop running. It just ran like for half a mile. It's like running across the backyards. And I'm like, my wife, I call her and I'm like, I got the squirrel out of the car, and I told her the story. And then my father-in-law is in the background calling me Griswold. And then so he says hi to people. Yeah. And my wife goes, did you film it? That would have made a great film. I said, film it, woman. I was trying not to die. What do you mean, film it? And she started laughing. I started laughing. And I said, you know what? I should have filmed it for my freaking live stream and showed it to you guys. Anyways, but I said, you know, second best, I can share the story with you guys. Oh my gosh. So anyways, that was my Friday evening, and then my Sunday evening was working on cars. And yeah, so all right, let's get this testing done. Thank you guys so much for indulging my weird stories. You know, honestly, Sierra, my Syria, oh my God, honestly, Syria, sorry, it's sharing not to use as an Uber ever again. Yeah, I know. The squirrel, I know, I felt so bad for that poor squirrel, but we saved it. It made it out. It made it out. And I could just imagine the squirrel telling it's the story to other squirrels, and they're like, no way, there's no way you were doing 45 on a high or down the road. And the squirrel, I swear I was doing 45. My other car, I had a squirrel, oh shucks, come on, that's totally bad place here. Okay, fine, whatever. All right. So oh my gosh. Stop! Leave me alone! Stop it! Go away! Go, 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 go! Stop it! Stop it! Go away! The game was a glitch? What the heck? Okay, so my question is this, you know what? I probably should have just brought this off over here. Let's do that. So we can see. All right, so this is my question. Oh, I already answered it. I already know why. Because these become unsynced. Dang it. If there was a way to resync these. That's why, right? Is that why? That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Because they get out of sync, and then you got, there's no way to resync them, right? I think I just answered my question. Is there a way to, there's just no way to resync these, right? They need a reset button on these, honestly. They need to have a reset so you can use swivels, because I tried to build flying. I tried to build like a multi-controllable swivel, like with, you know, engines on this side and engines on this side, and, you know, so you could like do more of this, but you couldn't do it. It would only work for about 30 seconds. Yes, Margie, that's exactly my other car, the front right side of my car. The turn signal stopped working, and I thought it was my light went out. So I went and replaced the light and the turn signal, and it didn't work. I was like, what the heck? So I got a flashlight and crawled under a squirrel had made a nest in my right front bumper, and the wires that were supposed to be there were chewed through and what had become a part of the nest. And I had to go underneath there. Luckily, I worked with wires. That was my job at the time. So I got the special crimpers and had to cut it back, crimp on a wire, and then heat shrink it and rewire up the whole right side of the car. And oh my gosh, it was such a pain. Yeah, so this is what I was wondering. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at those little legs. Wee, wee. Are they staying? No, they're not. They're out a little bit. They're not that bad though. Sync wise. Wee. Do. Is one leg shorter than another? Or is that just the angle? Did I make one leg shorter than another? Oh no, they're good. Yeah. By the way, if this server sandbox, you can turn off enemies. Didn't I? Don't I have enemies turned off? Christopher, welcome in though. How's it going? I just borrowed a jackhammer from my cousin. I just borrowed a mice chewed through the power cord. I wonder why it wasn't working. Enemies. Yeah, enemies are off. Yeah, so I don't... the only thing I could think of is that these get out of sync. Maybe? Yeah, I mean, the other thing is how much weight do they take? How much weight will they hold? Oh, you know what, Lego Moxie, are you still here? Chicken, how's it going? X equals mx plus b, y equals x1 minus... Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Did I ever tell you... Okay, so my son was in class... Oh, gosh, what was he in? He was in some advanced math class. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't even want to say the name because I don't know. But it was some really high math class. And I was like, yeah, I went to oh, I don't know where they get their sense of humor from. Actually, I do. He goes, so how did it feel? And I go, how did what feel? I went to a parent-teacher conference meeting with his math teacher. They, you know, not because he had done anything wrong, but it was just like the yearly thing. And I go, what do you mean? How do what feel? He goes, being in the highest math class you've ever been in. I was like, you silly little goose, and we all laughed about it. But I was like, that was pretty good, buddy. That was pretty good. Yeah. So I might have to get one of my kids to do that equation that you put up. All right. So there's that. I mean, oh man, we could do this for the foot. I'm just curious about the motion, honestly, more than anything. And why is the leg doing that? Why is it acting so weird? Am I gonna have enough room? Yeah, I should have enough room. It's weird that it does that, though. I guess it would need to be in my math class right now, learning how geometry and algebra do. Nice, chicken. Is that what you're doing? You can do the splits. Yes, Lego Moxie. Okay, so remember when we were messing around with locking swivels, and I was like, I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work. What dark, evil? Love it. Oh, thanks, Miss Euphorium. Let me see here. You sound like you were Sparky back in the day. Sparky. Oh, I was not an electrician. Nope, I was not. I did work on cars, wiring harnesses. So a little bit different voltage and stuff. But no, I was never. I think Sparky means electrician, right? That's what we used to call them on the job site. All right, so you can't lock swivels in on a full piece. I did not know this. And anyone who's new, so watch this. All right, lock in. You know what? Here, let me do this. Let me do this. So I was over here messing around with all these different things, and I found out if you put a swivel on a solid piece, remember this was this, right? One piece. All right, so let's put down a block. Now watch this. It won't lock. See how high it is? Did that swivel just lock? There's no way that swivel just locked. Lego, Moxie, I'm telling you, it didn't lock earlier. Dang it. It didn't lock. I swear it didn't lock. Yeah, it didn't lock. There it is. It didn't lock. Okay, now. Okay, see, I wasn't lying. All right, now watch this one. See how lower that is? See how that's in the block? That one's in the block. This one's right above the block. So you have to use individual blocks to get that to lock. Yeah. Oh, you knew. You knew. Only use the 4x4x2. Okay? Lego Moxie already knew. Okay. Well, I was all excited. I was so excited to tell you. Pretend like you didn't know. Okay. Wow, Kaboom! That was so neat. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, good job. Here's your participation award. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I know some, but see, this is what I want to do. I want to get a server full of toy builders. And I'll go like Robot Man is somebody else that I love watching their videos and learning like what he's doing and what works for him, and then being like, ooh, I could do this, ooh, I could do that. It's like building on I always say it's standing on the shoulders of giants. And being able to do that. So, anyways. Hey, I learned something new. Yay, you did. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, let's do 2 of these. So, I do think this might be a sync issue. And I don't know. Maybe the swivels break. Oh my gosh. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? You've been struck by... Oh, you know what it is? It's like, I'm... Okay, look. I just pushed the button once. That was one push. It's like... Now the leg... I mean, this is a dancing. This is like... Dancing legs. Dancing legs. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Do 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 do. Yes, we're making a dance video, and I mean, this is great. This is dancing moves right there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Woo! Yes! Alright! Oh, he's hitting that thing back there. That stinks. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. We came, we learned, we saw, we tried. Oh my gosh. Okay, so. That was fun. Oh. Neva, how's it going, my friend? How are you doing today? Tubawana, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. So, I need to practice building Mad Puck's legs, and then I need to take this design and put those put that look onto these legs, and then add these legs to this thing here. Honestly, though, I think I want to get rid of this. I don't like this at all. I don't like... Oh, no, don't do that. I think this... I hope this helps with the weight, though, you know? Maybe close up that belly. So what I was thinking of doing was making these legs here be the outside of those legs. I feel like that's doable. Okay. So if we had... What did Haskins say? He said his upper part was too long? The upper part was too long? Alright. You know, honestly, I'm thinking that maybe... we should be able to make it work. Okay, that's supporting it. I do like that we can do that. I don't know why they put a weight limit on the thing. Doesn't make any sense to me. All right. Now... I do like the legs. The legs look great. The feet part looks wonderful. All right. Okay. So we're right there on that edge. So maybe here. It's a slow, steady walk. It's a slow, steady walk. We don't have any half walls. If we had half walls, that would be a lifesaver. Let's look here real quick. Do we have any half walls? We have these. You know, let's do this. Not that. Not ravens. That give us a piece that might be usable here. I feel like it's gonna be off color though. It's such a unique piece. Let's see. What's up, Legends? Hey, Legion, Legion, how's it going? Captain Jared, kaboom! Eddie, are you walking? Are you walking? Eddie, are you walking? I'll make a dance video. Yeah. So I brought that in like that. That might be too high. Let's go ahead and bring it down one. And then let's bring this here like that. Okay. I mean, we can always rework the legs. That's the thing. I want to get here. Let me look at something real quick here. Let's put this on here like this, and this piece here. Okay, so that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna try something different. just to see if it works. Because what I want to do, what I really, really, really want to do, is that would have to be. Is that even possible to get that to attach? Oof. Ooh, that would be okay. All right, so filters. See, I don't like. Oh man, those have to be locked. Okay. But then, all right, let's just do it. Let's just mess up. Sometimes you just gotta mess up. But yeah, let's just mess up. This was, so everyone's talking about okay. So I was laying in bed and I was like, you know what? I really, really, really want to make can I bring that down? So if I put this like this, floors, okay, and then I put this one here like this, okay, and then okay. All right, so those are locked together now. Okay. Swivels are locked. Sorry, guys. I'm thinking through this on stream. Swivels are locked together. I did not mean for that to happen. Alright, that's fine. Well, shucks. Okay. I'm sorry. Just trying to figure out how to get this to... I need that to turn green. Let me get rid of this. Can you just turn green for me? Not that way. This way. Oh, you know what? Here, let's do this. Maybe it's... Maybe it's the maybe it's the whatever I'm trying to say here. What am I trying to say? Pressure plate in the way, maybe? That's not good. That's not what we were trying to do. Alright, let's go here. Okay. I like to be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so what do we got there? Space like that. Okay. That means we need to go here. Maybe? Okay, and we gotta move this over a tad bit. Nope, I'm off. Brick Life rewards could definitely be adjusted. Oh, sorry. Hey, Chansfield. Hey, Chansfield. What's up? Just wanted to just waste so much time trying to get to level 5. Thank you, King Ultra. I do appreciate that. I know you're thinking about this build, but now I've got how to ideals going through my thoughts. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Captain Jared. Okay, all right. Yeah, on my droid, interceptor droid, I was having to mess with the distances. Huh. Okay. Huh. That's just not working. Alright. Alright, I think I know what the problem is. It's because I'm pulling off a side piece. I think that's the issue. Floors. Really? That won't attach? There we go. All right. So, now, let's do this. Let's put one here. I mean, I can make a leg like this, but that's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I could do that, but that's not what I want. I want... I want to use that piece. Dang it. Oh, just a little higher. How much higher did that need to be? Oh, it's off. Okay. How much higher? How much higher? Not this high. That's too high, right? No, that might work. Wait, what broke? Oh, the pressure brake. Okay. That's fine. The swivels didn't break, did they? Okay. Okay, please don't break swivels. Swivel's still working. It did a weird thing. I think it's still working. Okay, and let's get rid of this. All right, now we got that side leg on.
Goodbye, friend. May the force be with you.
Bye, Delia. Are you taking off? Thanks for saying bye, and thank you for being here. Angelina Rose Adams, thank you for the subscription on white, the red and white. Yave V, thank you for the sub. And, oh, yeah, and Wrath of Death, thank you for the subscription over on Twitch. Gotta go, battery, got on my phone. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good day. Thanks for being here. Okay, so now, oh, I need to add a floor here. Oh my gosh, it's a, okay, hold on. That's gonna be a bad, that's gonna be a big leg. That's gonna be a big leg. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna need to shorten that up. That is a thick boy. That's a thick leg. We're gonna have to try one of these in here instead. Cause that leg is thick. I'm gonna have to mess with that later. I'm gonna mess with that later. All right. All right. So if I put a swivel here, let's do this. Let's give this a knee joint. Let's give it a joint like that, and then I need to lock. Oh shoot! I need to. No, do I need to lock it in? Okay, so there's that. Alright, so now I need to bring... So my problem here is that that needs to spin? No, that's not my problem. What is my problem? My problem is I need this leg. If I put two swivels on there, that's gonna look real weird. If I put two swivels on there, that's gonna look real weird. That bottom leg will swing like that. Alright, well, that's fine. You know what? And I'm sorry, chat. If there's anybody chatting, I'm sorry. Let's try a floor piece. We got these new 4x4 floor pieces that are freaking awesome. Okay. These actually may need to be smaller pieces. Actually, we can use the new 4x4 pieces. All right. 4x4s. And then yeah. My brain hurts sometimes. I'm so sorry for being quiet, everybody. My brain hurts sometimes. Looks recommend. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, my brain, like, with the thrusters, the plates. Do you guys ever get that way where you're like trying to figure out which way the plates are supposed to go, and then you just like look at it for so long, and you're like, oh my gosh, what? What? That's not it. That's not it. So I had to pull off of that piece, right? Is that what I said? I thought that's what I said. Man, that's such a bummer. I feel like Mad Puck is would be yelling at my screen right now, telling me about the piece, the magical piece I need right now. I think there is a piece that you can do like micro nudges with. The piece. Isn't there a micro nudge piece that would help me here, Mad Puck? No, I thought there was like a fence piece that you showed me. Oh my gosh, it's still the beachy fence piece post. That might be it. Why is it not sticking on this side? Just that side. This means vertical is relative. I'm trying to move this. I'm trying to attach this piece to this floor here. So it's in line with those two pieces. And I was trying to get it lined up so they were next to each other. So I was thinking I was trying to use these floors to bring this piece out. I feel like I'm doing this the hard way. Let's start back over at 0. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Alright, so I want this piece to stick on here to do. Hello? Mapbuck? Let me get him pulled up here. Yeah, hey, let me turn you up. I can barely hear you, buddy.
No, hold on. I'm
Okay.
using the wrong headset. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Video.
I think you're coming through on Discord now.
Here we go. Can you able to hear me?
Yes. Oh, there you
Can you
are.
hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That was weird because I can hear you on the video. I had to turn you off just now.
Hey, how's it going? Am I making this harder than it needs to be?
No, not really. I'm just trying to figure out what you need to do. You're making micro nudges in what direction?
I'm trying to get this piece here stuck onto this floor, but going up and down. I feel like I'm doing this the hard way. I feel like there's an easier.
Huh.
I feel like there's an easier way to do this. Maybe like this.
Onto the. Okay, so you ended up using the floors on this.
Yeah, just as the back piece. I'm probably. Oh wait. Ooh, did I get it? Oh shucks. No, I
And
didn't.
you want that. So you want that aligned to that?
Yeah, I wanted it to come down, and then I was gonna have the joint right here.
Like, use the engine block. Put the engine block first, and then put the bottom piece on the engine block, and you'll be able to turn off there, and it will align it.
Okay.
The problem is the alignment
Okay. Put the engine block where? Right here?
on the face of the piece you want to put it onto.
Okay.
And then once you put the engine block on the face of that, then you put it where you want the piece to rest. You put your pressure plate and then nudge it. Make sure you snap it and then nudge it up 1.
There's a reason why they call him the Mad Puck. There's a reason why they call him the Mad Puck. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
No worries. See you later.
See you, buddy. Wow. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. W's in the chat. Everyone has to go sub to him right now. Everyone has to go sub. That's the rules. You should. If you're not, you need to go sub. Can we get a link to his channel? Oh my gosh. I mean, see, that was great. Thank you. W's Matt Puck. Oh my gosh. I was literally not sure how I was going to do that. But Matt Puck for the W. Okay. So I need to remember this. Engine blocks. The floor pieces wouldn't work, but the engine blocks did. Okay. Okay, so now we just need to do engine blocks again. How many do we do up here? 3, right? 3? Okay. Now the question is can we get a foot on there? Oh, wait a second. Actually, okay. So we need. This needs these need to be knocked out. I think 2 would work. I think two should work. Spin that around. Put that on there. Let's just go ahead and knock those out. Okay. Maybe we don't knock those out. Maybe we leave those in for spacers. Okay, now we need to do... Okay, so now we need to do our foot. Our foot is going to be... Oh, I've been in a call by myself. Let me... Okay, ended the call. Okay, great. Alright, so then we need... Thank you, Valina, for the, putting, Mad Puck's thing up there. Thank you so much. Alright, got way too many pieces picked. Clear filters. It's got 2 pieces like this. One, 2. Okay. Now the question is, will the swivel go in there? Filters. The swivel might be the problem here. Will the swivel go in there? Oh, it will. Alright, so those 2 get knocked out. Swivel. Oh, shoot, that's gotta be... That swivel's gotta be locked. Alright, let's take these 2 pieces out. Well, actually... There, I feel like there is another. I feel like there's an easier way to do this. There's The problem is that this leg. So that's gonna swing there. Whoa. I just got a little squirrely on me. Alright, so... Now again, this would be a lot easier if I just went back to my other design over there, these legs here, which I may end up doing. I'm just trying to use this double swivel technique to see if that makes it hold up any better. But that's too thick right there. That's way thick. And that needs a supporting piece. That hides that. Okay. But I can't make that big up there. That's the problem. All right, so I think that's gonna have to be reworked, honestly. Yeah, that's not gonna... That's not gonna align. That's not gonna align at all. That would have to go there. Yeah, okay. Um. All right, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to just work on. I just don't think the double swivel is gonna work. I don't think the double swivel is gonna work. And I need an engine block there. Yeah, okay. Well, I think I totally failed on the double engine block. At least at this point. I think maybe I could rework it, but I think I like the single. I think I like the single better, honestly. And I've got a feeling now. Oh gosh, that's gonna hit that. That's not good. Ah! That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Alright, we gotta have that space there. That's fine. Let's see what this does. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna have to mess around. I think I'm gonna have to mess around with stuff. I do like that we came up with the one switch solution. I think that's a W. I think that can be incorporated in our walkings. Oh my god, I gotta use a pickaxe. Oh my gosh, that hurt. We've got our swivels here. This doesn't need to be there. But I think it's just like with the one swivel, you're gonna be able to bring it down and use the car blocks. I think we can. Yeah, we definitely need to get a swivel on that foot. Okay, well, I feel like there's a lot more to do. Matt, how's it going? Welcome in. I feel like there's a lot more to do with that getting fixed and messing around with stuff. So I think, oh man, I think we do this and attach, if possible. I mean, it'd be great. I mean, that's the thing about floors, man. You slap some floors on there, and you're good to go. I feel like that's a. I feel like this is. I feel like I could just put these legs on there, on that, and then. Oh, geez. Okay, well. No, that's supposed to go off. Okay, well. Sorry everybody. I didn't mean to go silent. My brain, man. My brain was cooking. My 2-core processor, man. Woo, doggies. Need to get a fan on that thing. All right, so yeah, I mean, so my goal here. So I could have thrown on, not that. I could have thrown these on. Slap some plates on there. Put some thrusters, but I kind of wanted to make an actual double swivel leg, so that it would be, so it wouldn't break. But I feel like there's a lot more. I feel like there's like 4 hours of just figuring things out. And that doesn't always make the best live streams. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I know I did. Big shout out to Mad Puck for his the engine blocks. Big shout out to Haskins for letting us in his world. Big shout out to Lego Moxie for the double swivel. And a big shout out to Kineko for bringing the whole walking thing into the game. So, big shout outs to all of them. Thank you guys for being here today. And I had a lot of fun on the stream. I know there towards the end, it got a little, I got a little quiet. So, yeah, so thank you guys so much. Let me go ahead and redirect if you guys are here. I'm not sure if there's anybody over. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Legion. Thank you, Queen North. Thank you, Ann Kitty. Thank you, Legion. Thank you, Mad Turtle, for jumping in here, guys. And, yeah, let me go ahead and get redirected. And then I'm going to go eat some lunch. And, yeah, if you guys are new here, be sure to give me a follow on whatever platform you prefer to watch on. And I think I'm going to switch my category back over to LEGO Fortnite. Because, yeah, I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now. Let's give Remy a raid. Say hi to him for me, guys and gals. And as always, may the bricks snap in your favor. Bye! Get the raid ready. Oh, man. Okay, that was fun. My brain hurts. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Raid out over there. There we go. Oh,